Hey everybody, and welcome to the bullshit party. And in this one we're gonna be winning, as you will see right now, $250,000 for about 4.5 minutes time in GTA Online. And starting with everything, the first thing you want to make sure, because I usually play without a map or a GPS of any kind, is to turn those on. The second thing we're gonna do is go to our destination, which is right here at the bottom. And something that I want to mention is that I'm going to be using the ZX for this one. As I said in many videos, this is my favorite vehicle for doing the HSW Time Trial. So, yeah, it's a really, really fun one. Now, you don't want to crash, of course. You just want to go there without any hiccups. And the first thing you want to make sure is that you have, first of all, as I said, the GPS, and second of all, that it's daylight, because this is one of the hardest time trials that you can find for the HSW series. And a trick that I can give you right here is to start the time trial, then go to the end point and select your destination there. This way you're going to be able to use your GPS to guide you through everything, which is going to make things a lot easier. And even though I am not sure if this is the easiest route, as you saw probably in the beginning of the video, we're gonna have a lot of time to spare, even though I fumble some things and mess some things up when we do this. But I just wanted to point out that this is my first time attempting this week. I've completed this time trial probably, I want to say a month and a half ago, 2-3 months ago, when it was when I first completed it, and this is how I know how to do it perfectly. And this is the start of the time trial. You press the right button on the D-pad to start the time trial. As I said, I'm using the map on the bottom left-hand corner just so I can monitor everything. And as I said, you don't need to be perfect when doing this. As you will see in the next 4.5 minutes, I mess a lot of things up, and I still complete the time trial in a good time. So you don't need to be perfect, you just need to stay patient. Keep in mind, patience is the key here. Speed is not so important. The important thing is to be consistent. As you will see here, I brake a lot. For example, here I brake to let the guy pass, even though I had the right of way, but GTA logic there. But yeah, just keep the car straight. Don't crash. Even if you, by the way, even if you're at the tail end of this and you mess something up and you crash, the run still might be salvageable. The thing about this and why this particular time trial is so tricky and so difficult is that the last minute or so are on dirt. So it's a completely different terrain, it's very slippery, and it's very easy to either spin out or to drop in the water, which is a big bummer. But as you see here, I'm prepared, so I know what I'm in for. As I said, stay consistent, don't crash into anything. If possible, if you crash, try to correct it as soon as you can. And yeah, it's we have about 5.5 kilometers left. We have about 3 minutes to go, so we're doing good on time. I just wanted to make this video to first of all point out that you can in fact do these every time from the first time, basically the HSW time trials. And secondly, that this particular one has a trick, and the trick is to go a little bit slower when you go to the latter part of the time trial, when you go to the dirt part. As you saw, I almost spun out there. It's fine, it's fine. As I said, with the ZX, I found this more difficult with other vehicles, but with the ZX, for some reason, they give you extra time. And if you don't know, the HSW time trials are structured in such a way that the time is different depending on the vehicle you drive. So this is gonna be for example, for the ZX, it's 4:37. If you're in a faster vehicle, the time is gonna be lowered. So it's not 4:37 for the entire time trial. It's not like other time trials, for the example of, for example, the RC Bandino one or the regular time trial, where you have a concrete time that you have to match or go below. Here the time is different depending on the vehicle you have, so that's something to keep in mind. And that's why the ZX is my favorite one, and this is by the way, the most difficult part of the time trial. the dirt part that I said in the beginning, and it's really tricky because this is at the end of our time trial. So if you did this perfectly up to this point and you mess something up here, it's really frustrating because it's, as I said, you already invested over 3 minutes in this, and you need to start over. One other point, I don't remember if I mentioned this before, but you want to do this in the daylight. As you probably saw in the beginning, I smashed up my lights even before getting to the time trial, so this is really tricky. By the way, the bridge here is something when I was first attempting this, as I said a couple of months ago, I missed the bridge twice because I was not prepared for it. I was just too nervous and too excited for this. So please make sure to not skip the bridge because this is gonna be completely mess up your attempt here. But as I said, go slow. Don't rush it. You have more than enough time. We have about 40 seconds left. More than enough time. We have less than 500 meters left. More than enough time. Take it slow. Don't spin out. Don't drop in the water. And everything should be fine. And as I said before, the ZX is, by the way, currently on discount, so you might as well go and get it. That's why, yeah, it's an incredible vehicle, and it's also easy on the eyes. And as you see, we have about 12 seconds to spare. And I crashed a little bit. I wasn't going top speed all the time, as you saw. So it's still manageable, and it's still doable. And that's why I wanted to make this video, to tell you that even though this is, in my opinion, the hardest HSW time trial, you can still do it, and do it first time. Just like the wheel. And with that, we're gonna be ending the video. I hope this video helped you out. If it did, please let me know in the comment section. Please like the video, and I'll catch you all in the next one.